guys, welcome to another vlog. Today we are going to Greenstone Farm and Sanctuary. It is one of the many gardens that you can go to and book for an array of different activities. You can book it for personal healing time and even like throw events that are related to meditation, breath work, yoga, things like that from the Healing Gardens website. So today we're going to be meeting with the caretaker of the garden. Her name is Meadow, that I'm excited to meet and learn about her garden. I think we're going to be learning about regenerative gardening too, so that should be really interesting. I'm excited to take you guys along with me and vlog my experience and my day at the garden. If you guys aren't aware, April is actually Earth Month, and I've been making more of an effort to stay educated on a lot of the different ways and practices that we can sustain our earth. And I really hope that this video inspires you in some way, and hope you guys enjoy it. We are here at Greenstone Farm and Sanctuary. It is one of the many beautiful healing gardens, and we are here with Meadow, the caretaker of this garden, and she's going to be explaining a little bit more about what regenerative gardening is and more about her beautiful space here.
Hi guys, I'm Meadow, nice to meet you. We have regenerative gardening practices here, and what that basically is the building up of soil organic matter, making sure that our soil is constantly being replenished. When we have healthy soil, we're able to have healthy plants, and healthy plants means healthy bodies and healthy beings, a healthy environment. What we do here is we put the compost down first, and then we put our mulch on top, the covering on top, and to protect our Mama Earth. And as we're able to protect her, and she's getting moisture from watering, from rain, and she's getting little microbes and bacteria that are growing, and mycelium and mycorrhizal fungi, things that are growing because of all the diversity of plants that are in the ground, her soil starts to build up, the organic matter starts to build up. And when we build up our soil organic matter, we're able to actually draw down carbon, right? And so we want to draw down carbon and put it back into the ground where carbon belongs. And that actually helps us with climate change. But that's a small part of regenerative gardening, is basically taking care of your soil, taking care of the organic matter in your soil, and using what's around you, using what's available to you, so that you don't have to go out and buy something or bring in another resource, and using what's around you to help build back the soil, which then allows for rainwater and water infiltration, and that allows for healthy plants to grow. We let everything here go to seed. So you can see these little pods right here. This is the seeds for next year. So we'll dry these pods. We allow for everything to flower. So a lot of times, and if it's like just for production, people will start to snip it before they flower so that the plant will keep producing leaves. But we let all of our plants do their full cycle, and honor their lifespan, right, and their life cycle. And then what that does is this is actually creating the next generation. Like, I know you asked about if somebody's just first starting. So French soil is a really great one for people who are just starting, because French soil will just keep giving and stays year round as well. And French soil is like a lemony leaf, and you can pick one and try one yourself if you like.
Ooh,
Nice.
that is lemony.
It's very lemony, right?
Yeah.
People don't believe me when I say it's picky lemony, but it's very lemony.
Very lemony.
And soft and tender.
Yeah.
So as you're learning about gardening, there's something called chop and drop. And it just means that you see something, you chop it, instead of putting it in the green bin and carrying it away, you just chop it up, drop it on the ground, and what that does is it'll feed your soil. And then you don't have to carry anything off site, and everything gets used, and our soil gets nurtured. And when our soil's nurtured, then we grow healthier plants, and having healthier plants means we have a healthier body. So it's a full
circle. Yeah.
I love it. And so what we do is we actually have natives growing all around here, because we feel like we live here, in Tongva Land and Turtle Island, and it's not a complete circle if we don't invite the natural native beings that once lived here to come back to live here. The more natives, your plants get stronger, and then they can fight off disease better as well. So again, diversity, because like our gut microbiome needs diversity,
Yeah.
right? To be healthy, you need a variety of plants to feed your microbiome.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same in our soil. We need a diversity to feed our soil so that our soil can be healthy as well. So there really is no separation between us and nature.
Right.
We are nature.
Yeah.
And if you look at the parallels between soil microbiome and gut microbiome, they have very similar
Very
needs.
similar. Mm-hmm. Get your food.
And you can even stick it in and they'll go.
Okay.
They love it.
Wow. I love arugula.
Usually has a more cinnamon flavor than what you would get in the store.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's yummy. I could munch on this all day. Alright, so we just left the garden, and honestly I feel so much more calm and relaxed after spending the entire morning there. I think we're there for like 3 or 4 hours. We got the best tour from Meadow. She really knows what she's talking about, and I learned so much from her. I'm so inspired now to, you know, plant something, start a garden. I mean, I don't really have much space at home, but I feel like I can definitely use what I learned today and make do with what I have. She gave a lot of really good little tips for, you know, people like me who don't have the space that she does, and I will definitely be sharing that on my page as well, so stay tuned for that. It was really interesting to learn about regenerative gardening because I honestly had no idea what that was coming into it, and now I have a better understanding about it and a really big appreciation for what she does. I love the fact that it's pretty much a zero waste, you know, method to gardening. It's using everything that is around in your environment and not really bringing in extra, you know, pieces from outside, and you're kind of just making do with what you have and doing it very naturally and organically. And I really like the fact that Meadow compared, you know, the environment of her garden to us humans and our bodies and the connection that we have with nature. And I love that her space is, you know, a safe space for you to come to when you want a break from the outside world, from, you know, running around and doing everything at like full speed. It's just really nice to just stop and like be present in the moment and just sit with your thoughts. And I'm glad that I was able to experience that and show it to you guys too, so you guys can hopefully be inspired to check out Healing Gardens. I am definitely going back for sure, and I definitely want to check out other gardens as well in the area. I also wanted to show you guys what Meadow gave me as I left her garden. These are straight from her garden. Look how fresh these are. There's 2 types of kales in the back. There's some rosemary and some herbs, a nice beautiful rose, and these flowers here are actually edible. She said that you can put them in salads, you can put the whole thing in there, or you can take off the petals. And then these little green ones here, you can put them in olive oil and let it sit for about like a month, she said, and then that could be like a nice body oil for your skin, really nourishing. Also, something that I learned today is that you see this hole right here? Normally at the grocery store, they would just throw this out because people think that it's damaged or just unedible. But I actually learned that when this happens, the plant actually gives more nutrients and feeds this specific leaf so that it can fight off whatever bit it or whatever germs and bacteria on it. So in reality, this leaf is actually stronger and has more nutrients than one that is looking, you know, perfect. So that's something to think about when you go to the grocery store and you see this type of produce that has these little holes. Don't think that they are damaged and that you can't eat it. You actually can, and it's probably more better for you because it has everything in it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me today and learning more about gardening and healing gardens. I will leave all the information in the description box down below for you guys to check out if you guys are interested. And thank you to Meadow at Greenstone Farm and Sanctuary. I had such an amazing time and I will definitely be back. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to create more content on my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy this video.